Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my channel Elementary Learning. In the last video we studied about different types of numbers. In today's video we are going to discuss about what are even and odd numbers along with their properties, and we will do some related exercises according to the book. So let's start our video with the discussion of even and odd numbers. So what are even numbers? If a number is divisible by 2, the number is said to be an even number. For example, 258. When 258 is divided by 2, the result is 129. Similarly, when 900 is divided by 2, we get 450, and when 1006 is divided by 2, we get 503. For a more simplified way, if a number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, those numbers will be called as even numbers. For example, 258, 900 and 1006. All these three numbers are ending with 8, 0 and 6. So according to the given definition, all these three numbers are even numbers. Next is odd numbers. These are the opposites of even numbers. So, if a number is not divisible by 2, we will call it an odd number. We will take three numbers, 259, 901 and 1007. When these three numbers are divided by 2, we will get 129.5, 450.5 and 503.5 respectively. In other words, if a number ends with 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9, then it will be an odd number. If we look at the numbers 259, 903 and 1007, they will be ending with 9, 3 and 7, which means that they are odd numbers. Now we will move towards the properties of even and odd numbers, in which we will discuss about their sum, difference, product and squares. So, firstly we will discuss what will be the sum between two even numbers, two odd numbers, and between even and odd numbers. Look at the examples. If we take four even numbers, which are 26, 30, 100 and 20, the sum between 26 and 30 will be 56, which is an even number. And the sum between 100 and 20 is also an even number, which shows that if we take the sum of two even numbers, the result will also be an even number. Similarly, if we take two even numbers, that is 26 and 8, and two odd numbers, that is 3 and 15, and calculate the sum between 26 and 3 and 15 and 8, then their sum will be 29 and 23 respectively, which shows that the sum of an even and an odd number is an odd number. Next, if we take four different odd numbers, which are 27, 31, 101 and 21, from which we will add 27 and 31 and 101 and 21, we will get 58 and 122 respectively, which shows that the sum of two odd numbers is an even number. Now we will move towards the multiplication properties. Same like the addition, it also have three cases, which are product of two even numbers, product of two odd numbers, and product between an even and an odd number. So for the first case, if you multiply two even numbers, for example 26 and 30 and 100 and 20, we will get a product of 780 and 2000 respectively, which shows that the product of two even numbers will be an even number. For the second case, if we take the product of an odd and an even number, which are 26 and 3 and 15 and 8, their product will be 78 and 120 respectively. This shows that the product of an even and an odd number is an even number. For the third case, we will multiply two odd numbers, which are 27 and 3 and 9 and 3. Their product will be 81 and 27 respectively, which shows that the product of two odd numbers is an odd number. Next is for squaring. If we take square of an even number, that is 24 and 8, their squares will be 576 and 64 respectively. So the square of an even number will also be an even number. And if we take the square of an odd number, that is 25 and 9, their squares will also be an odd number. Now we will move towards the exercise of this topic, which is the question number 3 of exercise 1.1 of IGCSE Core and Extended Mathematics Coursebook by Nick Hamshaw and Karen Morrison. Question is, state whether the following will be odd or even. Part A, the sum of two odd numbers. Part B, the sum of two even numbers. Part C, the sum of an odd or an even number. Part D, the square of an odd number. Part E, the square of an even number. Part F, an odd number is multiplied by an even number. This exercise is related to the properties of even and odd numbers, which we have discussed before. So the answer will be, the sum of two odd numbers will be an even number. The sum of two even numbers will also be an even number. The sum of an odd and even number will be an odd number. The squares of an odd number is an odd number. The square of an even number is also an even number. When an odd number is multiplied by an even number, the answer will be an even number. In the end, I would like to share some tips to remember to avoid confusion in remembering the properties. For the sum, when two same types of number are added, the sum will be an even number. And when two different types like an odd number and an even number is going to add, then the sum will be an odd number. For the multiplication, if we are multiplying any type of number with an even number, the product will be an even number, or else the product will be an odd number. For the squaring, the result of the squaring depends upon what type of number we are taking the square of. Like if we are taking the square of an odd number, the answer will be an odd number, or if we are taking the square of an even number, the result will be an even number. Here our video comes to an end. Hope all the properties are clear to you. For queries, you can ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to stay updated on the channel. Till then, Allah Hafiz.